But yeah, getting into my first theory,
Hit
I
me.
wanted to come in with a bang and find a really big theory. And I guess there would be a lot of people that know this one, but maybe quite a lot that don't know this theory because it is about Harry Potter, so it's super popular. But
Mm.
the theory basically goes that Harry Potter imagined everything because you know how he lives in the staircase
Yeah.
at what are their name? The Dursleys, right?
Yeah.
And
Dudley's.
so
Is it Dudley's?
no, that's Dudley is the cousin.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Dudley
son. Yeah.
Dursley.
Daisy Dudley.
but but yeah, you know how he lives underneath the stairs,
Yeah.
and so and you see him playing with those toys. Like in the beginning, you see him playing with those like toys on the shelf.
Yeah. Is it like soldiers? They're like little toy
Yeah,
soldiers.
but the whole thing is that he gets abused by the father, and because
Yeah.
he gets the stepfather, the uncle, and
Mm.
because he gets abused and like tormented, he kind of to escape and to stay happy, he made up this extra world that he
Yeah.
actually belongs somewhere
Yeah.
and meant for something bigger. And it kind of makes sense because you see him get injured a lot, right? You see him
Mm.
get like bruised or dirty, or he breaks his arm playing Quidditch,
Yeah.
and that is kind of alluding to the fact that the uncle's abusing him and beating him up.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
So he lost all his bones in his arm for real. That's some crazy torture. That's some like
but
some
no.
crazy
So
abuse
when
going on there.
no, because he loses his bones when they're trying to fix it, but he just
As you can
breaks the
see,
arm
the
originally.
hand, the arm is perfectly healed. The bones are
Healed.
perfectly healed.
There's
There are
no bones
left.
left. But
One of
Hagrid
my favorite bits, I reckon, in the
is so
whole
funny.
saga.
But yeah, so basically, it's like whenever he gets injured in the Harry Potter world, it's actually from the uncle, like he's getting physically abused.
Yeah.
And I feel like to me that makes sense. And I think J.K. Rowling has alluded to it before as well. And even in the final movie in Deathly Hallows Part 2, you know, when he has to like sacrifice himself to Voldemort,
Yeah.
and then he dies and he sees Dumbledore
Yeah.
when he's dead. And he's talking to Dumbledore, and there's that line where Harry says to Dumbledore, "What? So all of this is in my head?"
Oh yeah, and then he's like, just
And
because it's not in
Dumbledore
your head,
and Dumbledore's, "Of
doesn't mean
course
it's
it
not
is."
real.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Of course it is." But just because it's not in your head doesn't mean it's not real. And so
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
like that surely sums it up, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting one. I
Yeah.
kind of think it's a bit almost cynical to kind of think like
Yeah.
that. I don't like,
But the
like
thing
to
is,
think
though,
it's not real kind of makes it, I don't know, it just brings it back to reality. And I kind of don't want to go back to reality when I'm watching
yeah,
Harry Potter.
you want to escape.
I don't want to think the whole time, holy fuck, this guy's getting abused.
But the
Don't wanna
thing
think
is,
that.
though, is that like it doesn't take anything away from the film. Like each
Yeah.
movie it doesn't like, so what if he imagined it or not? It doesn't really matter. Like the film is still the film. But to me, like I just find it funny to think about. And I feel like when I first saw that theory on YouTube, shout out to Harry Potter Theories, a channel on YouTube where they debunk all these theories. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? Like that changes everything. And then I went and watched Harry Potter. I was like, it changes nothing. I still enjoy the films. But yeah, like
So when you saw that theory, you watched them all again to see that.
no. When I saw that theory, like months later or weeks later, whenever,
Oh, right.
because I watch Harry Potter all the time, I went to
Yeah.
just watch it and I remembered that theory, of course. And so that was in the back of my head the whole time. But then I'm like, doesn't really change anything.
That kid's got a crazy imagination. Do you know what I mean?